Hi, I'm Pat McGrew, the production mail evangelist for the IHPS group at HP, and I'm here to talk to you about Aurasma. Aurasma is an augmented reality technology that is now part of the HP family through our acquisition of Autonomy. Aurasma is a technology that can be very valuable in the print space because it can link print and pixel. So we've created 3 small presentations to help you understand what's possible, what the technology is about, and what the opportunities for running pilots are, and also to share a few of the success stories. So forgive me, we're going to do this a little bit strangely because I'm pointing at my laptop, and if you can't see this presentation, don't worry, because we will make it available to you separately. What I wanted to start out with is this concept of linking print and pixel, and this is what Aurasma does, because the way Aurasma works is that you create what's called a trigger image, and that can be any image at all, and in fact, it could be an image from 100 years ago. It could be any of the images of our product brochures. It could be anything that a customer might already have in place. And then you link it to an additional video or landing page type of content. It is a technology that is very solid. It has been in play in the marketplace since June of 2011 when Aurasma launched it. At this time, there have been almost 4 million downloads, and it is in play as part of real branding campaigns in over 80 countries, and that's pretty impressive. They're also a multiple award winner, including awards like the Digital Innovation Summit Award, Editor's Choice Award. So this is a technology that isn't brand new. It's something that we have had some experience with, so it is something that is very safe for you to take to your customers. So the idea of Aurasma is that everything lives in the cloud, and of course that's something at HP that we're very familiar with. The thing to know as you start to talk to customers is that Aurasma is not something that we license and put on someone's server. In fact, all of the images that we link to through an Aurasma trigger live in the Aurasma server in the cloud. So if you have a customer who's specifically sensitive to having their video or other content in the cloud, this is a technology that might be a little bit tougher to sell to them. On the other hand, for an awful lot of organizations, they're already familiar with cloud computing. They're already launching things and having things live in the cloud, so it's not going to be a problem for them. So it lives in the cloud. It is a server-based technology, and it is something that we can walk a customer through. Now, not only does it live in the cloud, but it allows us to create an interesting link between the digital printing that we do and the things that the customer might want to do to link into their multi-channel campaigns. You might be familiar with the brochure that is shown here on the screen, and I'll hold it up here so you can see it as well. It's called Changing the Way You Interact with the World, and this is a brochure that we used at Drupa to help tell the story of Aurasma and what was possible. If you haven't seen this, it actually walks you through how to download the information. And there are a bunch of images in here that are actually Aurasma triggers, and in a later video, we'll actually launch some of them so that you can see what happens. Now, when you focus an Aurasma app enabled smartphone or iPad or Android tablet onto one of the Aurasma enabled images, what happens is that it on that device it will launch some additional content, and that content can be almost anything. It can take you to a personalized URL. It could take you to a landing page where information could be captured. It could take you to a shopping cart, as has been done in some of the implementations. Now, in addition to the story and the concept of what Aurasma can and can't do, the thing that often comes up as a conversation point is how reliable is it? Well, the team at Aurasma, who are part of our Autonomy family, will tell you that this is an incredibly robust technology that has an awful lot of HP technology embedded in it. I think that our customers can be made very, very comfortable with it. In addition to the reliability conversation, you might want to have a question about who's actually, you might have a question about who's already using it, and there are a lot of partners with Aurasma already. There are a lot of magazines who have partnered with Aurasma to enable additional content, additional video content linked to the magazine. But that's not the only way to do it. In fact, some very successful campaigns have been launched around packaging, where a Lucasade bottle or a smart car poster actually are also Aurasma images and take a customer to additional video content. So in addition to the idea of who all's out there, you might be saying, well, what's the business model? How do I work with this? Well, it's actually pretty simple right now because there's no cost for being involved with Aurasma. It is a free technology. Now, this will change in 2013. Our anticipation is that they will go to a revenue model based on click-throughs. But at this moment in time, anyone can download the Aurasma application from Aurasma.com and put it onto their device and can start uploading videos and creating trigger images. It's very, very simple to do, as we'll show you in a later video. There is some additional strategy that we may want to apply to it. And in the second video in this series, we'll talk a little bit about the strategy of offering Aurasma as an opportunity for your customer and some things that you might want to consider before you actually have the conversation. When we talk about applications, people will say, well, how easy is it to use? It's very easy to use. You literally download it onto the phone or the tablet. If all you want to do is view an Aurasma-enabled image, then you literally start the application, you point it at the image, and whatever the content owner has intended to happen will now happen. The thing to remember, however, is that not everyone has a smartphone or tablet, and so if it's going to be part of a multi-channel campaign, there's some strategy around remembering that not everyone in the brand customer's family might have access to a smartphone that's enabled to do it. There are a lot of different ways to work with Aurasma, and what we're going to recommend is that you actually work with our Aurasma reps. And in the U.S., there are 6 designated Aurasma reps that we can put people in touch with. And there's a fabulous marketing team based out of San Francisco who is always standing by to help. So we have a lot of content that we can share around how to talk to the story of Aurasma. What the Aurasma team will tell you is that there are other technologies in the marketplace that also do this kind of augmented reality. And so why work with Aurasma? What's so special? Well, they're part of the HP family, but there is a lot more to it than that. The Aurasma technology is a very fast technology. It's a proven technology. It is in use around the world. It has had a tremendous amount of acceptance in the marketplace among large brand owners. It's a technology that is backed by a group of people who really do understand it. And if you are familiar with the TED Talks, TED Talks, Technology, Education, and Design, and if you go into the YouTube channel for the TED Talks and you put in Aurasma, you'll see that there are some really fabulous discussions of augmented reality. And in fact, Matt Mills, who is the head of innovation for Aurasma, has done a TED Talk out there that really does help demonstrate what the value proposition is. Beyond even magazines, they actually are looking at education as a key focal point. So that's our story of Aurasma. It's an augmented reality technology. It's in use by an awful lot of brand owners around the world. We do have some great HP collateral already built to help you understand it, and we think that this is one way that we can help differentiate the power of digital printing with HP for our customers who have multi-channel communication requirements. Again, I'm Pat McGrew. I'm happy to help you if you have any questions. I'm mcgrew@hp.com, and we hope you'll stay tuned for the other 2 editions of Aurasma, the video channel. Thanks.